Hello, this is Ron Henderson, President and Broker of Multi-Real Estate Services in Los Angeles. This video is part of a series on how to evaluate investment properties. As an investor in real estate, you have to know the language, math, and different evaluation techniques that we use to compare one property to another or a property compared to other types of investments. We can use these tools to determine what its value is as a buyer, seller, or a lender. The net operating income, or NOI, is the net revenue derived by subtracting the expenses from the gross income, not including debt service or mortgage payments. This number is a required part of the calculations to determine several of the primary evaluation techniques like cap rates and debt to coverage ratios and other post-purchase strategies. Gross income can be a combination of rents, laundry, parking, etc. Expenses include property tax, insurance, maintenance and repairs, property management, utilities, gardening, pool service, advertising, city rental regulation charges, HOA dues, supplies, and an estimated vacancy reserve. The vacancy reserve percentage can either be a specific required amount the lender may want to use or an amount that would be typical for the area. Realistically, vacancy levels in the San Fernando Valley right now is running around 5%, but some lenders are conservative and using 10% to cover their rears. In our example, we'll use 8% just to split the difference. Here's an example of a small 6-unit residential property with a unit mix of 2 studios, 2 1+1s, and 2 2+2s. The rents we'll use will be $1,100 a month for the studios, $1,200 a month for the 1+1s, and $1,400 a month for the 2+2s. That gives us a scheduled gross annual income of $88,800. Now there are 2 schools on deducting vacancy reserve. Adding it to the expenses or subtracting it from the scheduled gross income before dealing with the direct expenses. I'm going to subtract the 8% vacancy of $7,104 from the $88,800 scheduled income. That gives us a gross operating income of $81,696. The expenses we'll use will be $11,000 for property taxes, $1,200 for insurance, $5,500 for property management, $1,500 for gardener, $2,000 for owner-paid utilities, $2,000 for maintenance, pest control, and city rental regulation. That gives us $24,500 in annual operating expenses. Now some basic math. Scheduled annual income of $88,800 minus $7,104 for the vacancy gives us an operating income of $81,696. Minus $24,500 in expenses gives us $57,196 in net operating income, or NOI. In upcoming videos, I'll be showing how we use the NOI and various evaluation techniques to determine if a property is a good buy, how much it should be listed for, or how much loan you can get against it. If you're in the Los Angeles region and have any specific questions, always feel free in contacting me through my website, mres.com, or the email or phone number listed below. Till next time, take care.